This episode is sponsored by sellcashier.com, where they give you a quick quote and the most cash for your iPhone. What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and today I've got a camera comparison between the iPhone 7 and the iPhone 6s. I've been very excited to test out these two cameras along with the Samsung, which I also did, so let's go ahead and get started with the specs. The iPhone 7 has a 12 megapixel sensor with an f1.8 aperture, allowing more light. The pixel size is 1.22 microns, and you also have optical image stabilization on the standard size iPhone this year. While in the front you will find an upgraded 7 megapixel f2.2 camera. The iPhone 6s has a 12 megapixel f2.2 camera with a 1.22 micron pixel size, and on the front you will find a 5 megapixel f2.2 camera. But before we get on, if you would like to check out any of these custom skins from Dbrand, please check the link in the description section below, but without further ado, let's get started with the samples. The iPhone 6s already had a tremendous camera, and I was a huge fan of it before, but with the iPhone 7, I was really excited to see how they would improve on the year before. In some of the photos I took, I actually had to check twice to see if I didn't accidentally put the same file twice, as it was just so close. Upon closer inspection on some of the image though, you will notice that the dynamic range on the iPhone 7 is better. With a lower f-stop at 1.8 from 2.2, you will notice that the pictures are brighter on the 7, but it really wasn't as big of a difference as I expected before. Where there has been quite an improvement though is in the low light images, and both of these were taken with flash, and as you can see, the iPhone 7 was able to produce a much cleaner image. The upgraded 7 megapixel front-facing camera on the iPhone 7 produces a noticeably brighter and sharper image. That being said, the color balance is pretty much the same. Both cameras are capable of recording 4K video, and as you can see from the footage of the iPhone 7, there is definitely an improvement here. The overall image is less exposed, retaining a lot of the highlights in the background especially, and with optical image stabilization now found on the standard size iPhone 7, you will notice that the footage is much more stable, especially when handheld. Both cameras do a great job in recording that crispy 4K video, but the iPhone 7 has definitely seen an improvement this year. But before we head out, let's take one last look at our sponsor. Sellcashier purchases iPhones from all major US carriers, and it is simple, fast, and secure. All you have to do is get a quote, ship your phone, and get paid. It is a great way to sell your iPhone if you are looking to upgrade, so check them out at sellcashier.com. As you would expect, in the end, the iPhone 7 does have a better camera than the iPhone 6s, both in the rear and front as well as the 4K video recording, but I will tell you straight up that it is not big enough of an improvement to a point where you should be purchasing a new iPhone if you already have the 6s. The only way I could see this justifiable is if you plan to go with the Plus model and plan to use the 2x zoom lens a lot. Other than that, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button as it helps the channel out a bunch, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.